go for main engine start. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All three engines up and burning. 2, 1, 0, and liftoff. The final liftoff of Atlantis on the shoulders of the space shuttle. America will continue the dream.
How will we continue the dream without funding? Every year, NASA's budget is lower than the year before. By decreasing NASA's funding, we decrease the ability of inventing new technology and continuing the process of scientific innovation.
And as far as how these can benefit the U.S. economy, it all ties into what Bobby was talking about, investments in innovation producing significant economic benefits. The farther we reach, the more we pursue, the more we can learn from and cost share with our partners, the more benefit we can realize in our own economy through new technologies, through capabilities that we otherwise would not have developed on our own, through, I would argue that missions that go farther, look deeper, can be more inspiring to the young people who will benefit our economy through their contributions down the road. So there are many opportunities and many benefits.
Continue to educate and inspire our children to dream big, work and study hard, and reach for the stars as America's next generation of scientists, technologists, engineers, mathematicians, and astronauts.
All the missions that Waleed and Lori and Bobby's talking about innovation, we need a very technologically and digitally literate workforce to make these things happen. And it starts at a very early age. Usually middle school is where students get turned on and turned off to science.
By the year 2050, Earth is expected to have 9.6 billion people living on her surface. That is almost 3 billion more people than what we have today. We are already struggling with overpopulation, homelessness, and poverty. Add another 50 years to the equation and we end up with a projected number of 10.9 billion people living on the Earth. With resources slowly depleting, we are going to need somewhere else to go when Earth becomes uninhabitable. Missions to Mars and other places in our galaxy are currently being planned, but without funding, none of these missions can or will be possible.
There has been or is currently life on Mars. So that's an extraordinary scientific reason to go. And in addition, long periods of stay for humans away from Earth, Mars seems like quite a logical place to go do that. So we do it because there's so much to know. We also do it because pushing the boundaries of what's possible is part of our DNA as human beings, and it's part of the DNA of our country, I would say. It's part of American DNA, so we're going to continue to push beyond where we've been before. And also because undertaking really audacious challenges like saying we're going to send humans to Mars drives our nation to strive and invent and ultimately prosper. I truly believe that we must take on audacious challenges as a country in order to continue to drive forward and prosper.
Many of the items we use in our everyday lives were in fact invented by NASA. NASA has proven in the past that with proper funding we can advance in our technological and scientific knowledge to achieve things that would not have been possible. So how are we supposed to continue the American dream without money to fund the projects? Where this money comes from I do not know. All I know is that our future generations will have greater success in achieving future technological and scientific advancements with the correct funding plan.